So there you go guys, the price of Bitcoin has unfortunately fallen below 40,000, but if you have been following me for a while, you saw this coming. I was very clear that for the coming days we could see more selling pressure in price action of Bitcoin. The reason were very simple: GBTC outflow, minus outflow, bankruptcy, FTX selling the crypto asset worth above $1 billion, and now we have another trade. MtGOX Bitcoin distribution is expected to hit the market over the next 2 months, which is around 200,000 Bitcoin, and that at the current price could be around $7 to $8 billion. Yes, you heard that correctly guys. This could be adding another selling pressure in price action of Bitcoin. So I want you guys to be prepared. I want you guys to be ready for what could be coming next. So before I dive into the content, please do me a favor by destroying that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button and the bell. But if you want to support me further, you know, a comment is always appreciated. Thank you very much. Now, if you look at this price action of Bitcoin, you can see guys, I talked about this I think months back. I was very clear in the past price action when the price of Bitcoin had this very similar move. 364 days of downtrend, right? If you look at this from 2017 until 2018, 364 days of downtrend. But when the price from bottom started with this impulsive move, broke the resistance from the 21 weekly EMA, what happened after that? We got attracted around this 0.618 Fibonacci line before starting with a corrective move. I mean, if you look at this price action carefully, after this rally, relief rally, we got rejected on this 0.618 Fibonacci line before starting with this corrective move. And I was very clear in our case, from 2021 until 2022, we also had around 364 days of downtrend. And when the price from bottom started forming this high highs, high lows continuation pattern, even breaking the resistance from the 21 weekly EMA, I was very clear this 0.61 line could be attracting us before choosing a trend duration between 48,000 to 50,000 is where we could be getting attracted before price chooses a trend duration. And if you look at this carefully, exactly after getting attracted on this 0.618 Fibonacci line, just like here from this past price action, which was around 48,500 range, started with this corrective move. So if we are going to see another shakeout, another continuation here to the downside, where are we expecting the price of Bitcoin to get attracted? I mean, if this trend is going to show another continuation here like this, where are we expecting the price of Bitcoin to get attracted? Around this new accumulation phase. If we look at this Wyckoff logic, you can see according to this Wyckoff logic, the price of Bitcoin had this accumulation phase, markup phase, distribution phase, and now what could be unfolding here could be a markdown phase. Markdown phase heading towards to form a new accumulation phase, just like this one here, a new accumulation phase before continue with our new markup phase, and only after that we are going to see another distribution phase. But according to this Wyckoff logic, around 36,000 is where we could be heading before finding bottom, before continuing with our new uptrend, because it's not just only this Wyckoff logic showing us weakness. Even according to this head and shoulder pattern, which I mentioned on my yesterday's video, I was very clear. Since we were holding or fighting to remain above this 41,000, please be careful once that support gets broken, because if that support gets broken, then we should expect another continuation here to the downside. And according to this head and shoulder, you can see 36 is where we could be possibly heading. And now looking at this price action right now after breaking the support, it does looks like a continuation pattern, because it was not just only this head and shoulder, even the ascending broadening wedge was indicating us the price for the coming days could see a reversal here to the downside before starting with another impulsive move. Why were we expecting the price of Bitcoin to see more shakeout, more downward pressure, getting attracted towards some key line, and only after that finding bottom, only after that starting with a new markup phase? Because we knew we had the selling pressure from GBTC, we had selling pressure from miners, right? Even the FTX selling pressure, and now we have additional selling pressure. I mean, the MtGOX Bitcoin distribution is expected to hit the market over the next 2 months, 200k Bitcoin unlocked. That means more selling pressure is expected. So I personally think for now, this range 36,000 is where we could be heading. And if you look at this in a bit different way, I mean using this leading indicator, our favorite indicator, now you must destroy that like button, because I showed you how important this indicator is. If we lose the support which you have from this bottom CPA line, it could result in another free fall type of movement, and this monthly S1 line will be looked as our first target. This is exactly what I said yesterday. And if you look at this right now, after losing the support from this bottom CPA line, we did started with this corrective move. So according to this leading indicator, our first target for this month of January, if the price is going to remain bearish, you can see is 38,000. But I'm actually expecting a very nice bounce if we see another corrective move like this happening. Price of Bitcoin showing some relief rally, right? And then again, another continuation here to the downside. I mean short squeeze before starting with another reversal, because if we do see price getting attracted here to the downside, the price opportunity from this ascending broadening wedge, head and shoulder, right, even the Wyckoff's new accumulation phase, then you can see this S2 line, the monthly S1 line, monthly S2 line around 34,000 would make a lot of sense. So this could be the area where we could be getting attracted before finding bottom, before starting with a new impulsive move, because we know if we look at this volume profile here in a daily time frame, right now in a daily time frame, 37,400 is the area where we had the most trading activity. Yes, around this price range of 37,400 we had the most trading activity. So this line here for the coming days could be looked as the line where we could be getting attracted, right? And we know getting attracted on 37,000 means we could be also testing price opportunity from this ascending broadening wedge, price opportunity from this head and shoulder, and even this Wyckoff's logic. So all of these scenarios are indicating us the price for the coming days could see more selling pressure. More selling pressure because we also knew that this was a yearly VCPR. VCPR attracts the price before choosing a trend duration. I was talking about this since a couple of days. Now, if we look at the price action, it does looks like getting attracted towards this magnet. I mean this top central or the bottom CPR, which is in between 30,000 to 38,000 range. So I personally have said price in between these lines is going to give a buying opportunity, and I stick with that because we have said any sort of a retracement around that area make a lot of sense, because if we do see this continuation, in that case we will be testing the support. Let me show you that one more time here. We will be testing the support from this 0.5.618 Fibonacci line, right, around 34,000 36,000 range. That's where we could see the price of Bitcoin getting attracted, and even around this rising trend line, because each and every time whenever the price during an uptrend got attracted around this rising trend line, what happened after that? We had a very nice impulsive move. So I am also expecting similar move to happen here. Price of Bitcoin, after showing some weakness, right, this getting attracted around this rising trend line, support from this 0.618 Fibonacci line before continue our new uptrend. So before going through the halving, please be careful. Market is expected to be more volatile because we have seen pre-halving shakeout, and only after that an actual bull market rally starting. So if you look at this bigger picture, I have been very clear about this phase as well, this expansion phase. Each and every time before we went through the halving, price got attracted towards this rising trend line, and only after that we had this actual parabolic move. In our case, the price of Bitcoin could get attracted on this rising trend line, which is above 30,000, and if that happens, it will be looked as a pre-halving shakeout before entering to this parabolic move. So here is the reason why you should not worry that much. Even if we are going to see further more selling pressure, GBTC outflow, minus outflow, FTX bankruptcy selling their holdings, and also MtGOX releasing Bitcoin, 200k Bitcoin, around $7 to $8 billion worth, please, that will be selling pressure. That's obvious, but for the long term it would not matter that much because price has seen volatility, and even if that is going to provide more selling pressure, we have said this rising trend line will be the area where we are expecting again above 30,000 before starting with this actual parabolic move. So please do not get left out. Please do not panic. And right now, I also suggest you to trade spot and not with leverage. So these are some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please guys, please try that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also, if you haven't claimed your bonuses, Bybit is giving around 200 futures airdrop, either Bitcoin USDT position airdrop or Ethereum USDT position airdrop. Not just only that, even 30,000 deposit bonus, and along with that, a chance to take part in this 2.2 million USDT prize pool competition. So these are all free money available for our community members in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Feel free to grab this opportunity. By saying this, I'm signing out. Until next time, bye bye.